Okay, we all know why we're over here.
Because we're always here.
Partly. But today, Bobby's heading off to do his first pro golf tournament in years. To Bobby!
Hey! To me!
Jules, I didn't know that you sponsor an African child.
Oh, yeah, little Omari. He's 10. I gotta say, those letters are getting a little repetitive. It's hot, I'm hungry, there's snakes, you know.
Sure.
Look, I'm glad to write checks, but it would be great if we did actual volunteer work, you know?
I raise money for public schools.
I help eradicate non-indigenous species in the Everglades.
I don't know what that means.
I volunteer at a soup kitchen.
Being a taster doesn't count. I volunteer at a women's shelter.
So everybody does charity work except for Andy and me?
I volunteer at the shelter, too. During self-defense classes, the women take turns kicking me in the crotch.
So it's like a day at home for you.
Laugh! I am totally tweeting that. Another day, another kick in the crotch. The Larmy is gonna love this one. That's my Twitter name. The Larmy stands for The Lori's Army.
Good God. An army of jelly beans.
Okay, we're agreed. Whoever loses trivia has to drive Bobby's visor to him.
What? You're not even playing.
I know.
He's just pissy because he's in last place. You okay there, buddy? You seem a little dumb.
Yeah, what does your college just let anyone in?
No, you have to be really good at art. So yeah.
I am so glad I'm not playing that game. I mean, look, some doctor named Benjamin Rush signed the Declaration of Independence. The only two names I know are John Hancock and Richard Stans.
John Hancock is a real person? I thought it was a sex act.
Okay, so now that I feel so guilty, what charity do you think I should jump into?
Do mine. It's called The Wonder of Reading, and we help raise funding to keep libraries in public schools. I went to a crap school in a crap neighborhood, and reading really got me out.
Oh, really?
No, car modeling did, but it's really fun to say reading did.
Damn it! How the hell am I supposed to know who Bob Greasy is?
Sorry, Sport. Good news. We'll never call you Sport again because obviously you know nothing about sports.
Bad news is you have to drive 2 hours to deliver a magical visor full of dreams and rainbows. Which are real and important.
I will not be mocked.
I will not be mocked.
Mom, they're mocking me.
Mocking is bad.
I know, sweetie. But your dad needs you. So you drive up there and you make sure things go smoothly. I thought Richard Stans wrote the Pledge of Allegiance. That's why he got to sign the Declaration of Independence.
Of course. Richard Stan sounds real, like one of those guys that you don't really know what he did, but there's a beer named after him.
You know who should have a beer named after them? Ben Franklin. Yeah, he invented baseball. He was an awesome president, and he made the first wig.
0 of those things are correct.
Well, okay.
Those kids are gonna tell their parents what happened. Their parents are gonna tell their friends. This is why you don't do charity work. I'm gonna go up and get in my bed for about a week. Just tell everyone I have mono.
Hey, shouldn't feel stupid. You know, most Americans don't even know who the Secretary of State is.
Please don't ask me.
Well, I don't even know how many Supreme Court justices there are. We're all dumb.
Speak for yourself. There are 9.
9.
Mm-hmm. And how many members of Congress are there?
Well, that's a trick question, because, you know, it depends on, you know, what the lobbyists are doing in the districts. Fine, we're all dumb.
Really?
I'm so dumb.
Yes.
Aw, thank you. You know what? From this point forward, what happened at that school will not bother me.
Attaboy, Richard. Oh.
That will never be spoken of again, which is why it will not bother me. America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, invisible. What? Because God is invisible.
That makes total sense.
I've never seen that.